everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to do a very quick make, something for my mushroom journal. Now I'll show you what I've got, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So I have got a couple of, I don't really know what to call them. These are glass cabochons here, and these are like the settings for them. This one is probably more like a key ring, but I figured I could use that as some kind of dangle or something, maybe on the front, or I don't know, but I thought I'd make one for there. And then I've got something similar here in an oval shape. There's the cabochon, but the setting is like a brooch. But I'm thinking that we could pin that onto something and it can still be part of the journal. I've got other things. I haven't got enough. I haven't got the right. I've got settings and I've got cabochons, but I don't have settings and cabochons that match at the moment. So these are the only two things that I have. What I've done is I have cut out templates for myself by drawing round the cabochon and then cutting it slightly smaller so that they will fit into the settings. I'm not going to put them in the settings because they fit really snugly and I have to pull them out with a pin. Okay, but that's kind of what I wanted. So those are my templates, and then what I've done is drawn them onto some card. Now, I've drawn them neatly on some card, but I'm going to keep that as the back side. Then I held that up to the window and just sketched around so I know roughly where my artwork needs to be, and then I can use that to cut it out afterwards. Okay, so I've got some tiny mushrooms. I don't know what I'll use yet. And I've got some tiny bits of, you know, scrappy bits of ephemera and stuff here. I've got some of my, stamp paper that I made, my masterboard. I might use some of that actually. But I'm going to need to colour that up a bit. Hang on, bear with me because I can't reach anything at the moment. Let's have the antique linen. Oops, I've just lost my sponge. Where's that gone then? Bear with me. I'm just going to use a little bit of antique linen over this. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but I do like stamps, as you know, and I've got some washi tape stamps somewhere that I can use as well. So we're only going to need really tiny pieces of scraps of paper because you can see how small this is. So let's have a little tear. I don't want anything too dark, I don't think. So there's a piece. I'm going to try and ink around all the edges with some frayed burlap to give it a bit of aging. So I've got a bit of that, and I'm just going to build a shape, hence it doesn't really matter where it goes. Let's have a bit of this on the background. I don't know if I need to ink this or not, so I don't think we'll see the edges. That's the plan anyway. Oh, that looks better over there. I'll turn it round, that would do. Something like that. Just got to check where the edges are so I can see. Something like that. Maybe a little book paper, because I don't know, nothing feels complete without it now. And let's get some glue. I think what I'll do first of all is just glue that circle and a little bit around it, and pop this so it covers most of it, so there's something there. And then I'm just going to build not too much, because actually I've glued that, but I think I want that on top of the text, which I'll put down. Stick that on there for a minute. like I said, I don't know exactly what we will get to see. That's wrong thing. Steph, where is it? Didn't think it was coming out very dark. I was putting antique linen on the outside. But I just wanted to do that. I'm just trying to find the bottom of the circle is round about there. So somewhere in there. It doesn't really matter where it goes. That's the beauty of it. You won't know till you've done it what you've got. And if it chops a bit off, so be it. Right, that is one. And I'm going to do something similar over here. So perhaps I'll just use some of this as a background. Maybe not make it quite so big because it's hard to see where it is. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to put that on there like that. And let's find a bit more. I've got a bit of paper here that's like old graph paper or something. I don't know if I want much of that, but I'll put a little bit on. Maybe like that. And then I need a little bit of the book paper. Well, I don't need it, but I like it. Oh, I don't know what that will do. Well, I'm just going to put a little bit of frayed burlap on that. Burlap even. Not sure what I said. Stick that on there. Right, just got to try and work out. It's right down the bottom here. And then I've got to work out which mushroom I want. Am I going to go for a red one? Whoops. Yes, why not? I'm just going to go around the outside a little bit with some distress ink. Pop a little glue on. Like that. And I hope that will give us a little bit of interest there. Right. When these are dry, I'm going to cut them out of the back there. Well, I might even do it now. Guys, you're going to end up watching me fussy cut. Shall I use some smaller scissors? Let's see. Right, probably should wait for this to dry, but you know me. So I'm going to make it slightly smaller than my pencil line because I drew around my template. So I'm just sort of like going on the inside line. Of the pencil, hoping that it will not matter too much. Let's get rid of that bit, it's bugging me. Oh, I hate doing this. Okay, that's that bit there. I'm going to ink around the edge a little and hope that that fits in. Let's do the other one while we're here. It is quite hard to cut because you've got several layers going on there and glue. Get rid of that bit. I may have to neaten these up a little bit, but hoping that we don't. Come on. Oh, I thought that was the mushroom stuck to me that had come off the bottom of this. Right. Let's ink around that one. I mean, they're so tiny, it's, you know, it's hardly worth doing anything, but let's have a look. That goes that way. So that's going to need to stick in there. Are you going to fit in with a little bit of easing? I think so. I'm going to put glue in before I do that. Maybe just take a fraction off that edge there. Right, I think I'll be able to ram that one in. And then this one. That's, I think, will fit in fine. So I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add this glue for the bottom, but I'm then going to add glossy accents for the top. So hoping that we get this in right. Pretty certain that we can squeeze that in, she says. Go on in. Right, it does. I'm not terribly happy with that. I think I might want to chop a bit of that out. Let me find a pin. It would be better if it was completely flush, and that has got a slight, very slight sort of bit that's catching. I'm going to whip it off. Right, now are you going to go in there? Yes, just about. Right, that's in. And oh, I did put glue in here, but I don't think I expected to be so long faffing around. In you go, mate. Perfect. Right, let's put those up there. Get that out of the way. Let me find some glossy accents. Here. Never ever shake your glossy accents, ever. Right, let's pop some in. Might be far too much there. Right, I've lost the glue. There it is. Just going to squeeze it on gently. Squeeze out any air bubbles that I can see. There we go. I think I have got a bit of extra glue on the outside, but it will dry clear anyway. Right, so that's one little thing that can go in my journal. And hopefully this will be the other one. And if I've sent away for some more of these types of things, so hopefully we'll get some more in the future. Whoopsie. Right, definitely overdone the glue there. I can see an air bubble, so let's squeeze that out. And it looks a little bit milky at the moment, but it should dry nice and clear. So let's move those out of the way. Hopefully you can see them. And the splodge of glue I've got going on there, which I will remove. And maybe move my things out of the way, and then I'll drop the camera down, hold tight. So there we have them. And you can see, just squash them in a bit. That one's catching the light a little bit if I move my hand there. You can see what we've created. So just something small to pop in the mushroom journal. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.